Golem Clone has always been one of the best beatdown decks in Clash Royale, and whenever you put the Night Witch in behind it, you can get so much value every single game. We have also paired this up with cards like the Lumberjack that just decimate opponents and pull in that high DPS, as well as the Flying Machine that nearly always gets value whenever your opponent doesn't have Fireball. So today we're going to be taking this deck to 9,000 trophies and seeing what kind of damage we can do. Let's get straight into it. So starting off in game number 1 against Mr. Seabay, we're just going to split our bats in the back because I say it every video, I like to start with my evolutions just to get them down, get them to do a little bit and get round to the next evolution that little bit quicker. So it's always a good thing to do, even if it's a waste of 2 elixir. You know, there was no point leaking elixir in that situation. We're actually going to go for our Flying Machine here as well, and we'll go for the Lumberjack in on top of the very low level Boss Bandit, which got absolutely decimated. What happened? Alright, we take that, I guess. We move forward, we'll just put down our Skeleton Army, and just hope that we can take this all out without taking too much damage. Now, that was not the most ideal way to start the game. Our Lumberjack got absolutely decimated. Mightn't have been the best placement from me, but we'll move on. Now, some things to be aware of. This guy does have Boss Bandit, quite low level though, so it might be something we can take advantage of in the long run. He also does have the freeze, and we'll just kind of note this in the back of our head for later. Now we don't mind the Mega Knight coming in here. I don't mind taking a little bit of damage, you know. We'll probably lose our tower, but it's alright, you know. We have a much bigger attack coming here than this guy is going to be able to deal with, assuming we can just kind of get all this going somewhat soon. As long as our Golem doesn't just fall to nothing, we're good to go. Now, this guy having Dagger Duchess is really, really good for us too, because it's really bad against the Golem. And as we see, that's going to be the right tower already gone. He invests all his elixir. We put the Lumberjack up the left side, and this is just going to be a beautiful fall of both towers, something we love to see. I'm not going to quite take the left side, but we'll go in for our Skeleton Army just to make sure that that does go. And he manages to defend it, but the damage has already been done. That Flying Machine was falling in behind the entire time and just done some work for us. So, one thing I actually wanted to know in regards to this deck is, let me know what you guys think of the Flying Machine. Do you think it's balanced? Do you think it's one of the most annoying cards in the game like me? I'd love to know, because I genuinely just don't know what to think of it. I feel like a lot of times it seems like such a useless card, like it's so just, what even is it? It's a flying piece of wood. But when you actually think about it, I just think it's so powerful. I just think it always gets value against me whenever I play against it. So, you know, maybe that's just a me issue. Maybe it's just a massive skill issue that I just I'm coping with. But I don't know about you guys. That's just the way it feels from my end. But anyway, we're gonna go for another goal here at the bridge. All this guy's really done with this Mega Knight is kind of pull a bit out of us, yeah, but just delay the inevitable. You know, we're going to come up this left side, we're going to take this tower. I'm actually going to go for the clone here, just because we'll push our Golem a little bit closer to the tower, and you know, we may as well just get some use out of it. We haven't used it yet this game, and we should be able to get the 2 crown here. Oh, can we get it? We do. Very nice game number 1, boys. Let's hop straight into the next game. And we're back for game number 2 against top floor boss from the top floor clan. He wants to have it known that he is the leader of his clan, and I respect that. Now we're just going to actually let this kind of chill for a second. I'll split my bats in the back. Same reasoning as last game. It's always going to be the same reasoning. And yeah, we'll move forward with this. So I'm going to go for my Night Witch here. And I'd love to get around to my Golem before this gets to me. I would really love it. I would really love it. And we just get there. Oh, but it's going to die to that. Okay, not ideal, but not the worst, you know. We can't complain too much about it. I'm actually going to go Skeleton Army here just to get rid of this Dark Goblin, take down the Boss Bandit a little bit quicker. And it's going to bring in a little bit of something behind the Golem. Okay, so he goes to Ice Wizard, which will clean that up, obviously. And it's not really the most ideal thing for us to come against. Golem is, of course, one of the slowest cards in the game, as it is. So whenever you come against Ice Wizard, it just makes everything that much slower. And something that we need to kind of consider. But maybe it'll help us in the long run. Maybe we can use it to our advantage to build up some really massive pushes. And if that was the case, that would be fine by me. Fine by me all the way. So we're just going to wait here a second. He goes for his Boss Bandit. I'm going to go for the Night Witch again. This time the aim is to get my Golem down in time that we can take this out. Now, we'll go for the Golem here nice and early. And we're going to take a good bit of damage up that side. But That's okay, I'm actually just going to let it be, to be honest. I'll let the bat take it out on its own, and I'm just going to go all out up this left side and see what we can do here really quick. It'd be good if we get some good damage going here. His dagger touch is out of shots, so it makes our life a little bit easier already. I'm going to go for the quick arrows here. Not quite quick enough though, but that tower is going to fall either way. The flying machine just in there doing some work, and he goes for a really bad Dark Goblin, kind of late. So going to make our job just that little bit easier. We're going to go for the lumberjack here. Going to follow this up with the bats as well. And honestly, we can just clone everything really quick. Get that all down. See how much damage we can do here just to finish this game off. And that is the game done. Nice and easy into the last game, boys. And we are back for our last game here against the Three-Door Wonder. 2 nice games in a row, which I am very, very pleased with. We've got 2 good wins so far. Let's keep the fashion going into the last match and pick up another win. Wouldn't that be just delightful, simply lovely, some may say. Now, we'll let our lumberjack go on in. He's going to do a bit of damage, but the electric dragon isn't going to be the most ideal thing for us in this situation, to be honest. I'm going to go for a flying machine here and just kind of let this do its work. I'm actually going to go Skeleton Army. I know it's... Wow. I'm sorry to go silent there, but like, that was very unfortunate timing. And I just had to take a little moment of silence for myself, just to allow it to go on. So let's keep that in mind. Let's remember he has that next time we think it's a good idea to go for a Skeleton Army onto a Mega Knight. And I think it actually would have worked. You know, that's the unfortunate part. It wasn't even like it was a really bad play, because the Skeleton Army would have done a lot of damage. It was just the way it worked out. Yeah, anyway, our Mother Witch's Rage on the tower, so we're going to be right back in this game, actually. The bats are going to do a lot of damage to that. I'm here for that. Love to see that one. Let's just go Golem opposite lane. Kind of force some pressure up the right side. If he wants to go all out to the left, we'll give him the tower. He very well, I kind of wouldn't have been surprised if he had have just decided, I want to Mega Knight the left side, and just gave me the win pretty much. But he's not going to in this situation, and I respect that. Sometimes people decide they want to do these things, and you know, we gotta let them do their thing, boys. So we managed to catch that with the flying machine. If he even does go for his tornado, we should be able to clean it up with the arrows, so it's quite nice here actually. And our flying machine's still going to be onto that golem now, or onto the Mega Knight. Now see, this is what I wanted in the first place, just to get distractions and just do a lot, you know. But unfortunately we couldn't get that the first time around, and our flying machine's actually another hit off, which is really nice. Let me go for the lumberjack in the back here, just because he does have that mini P.E.K.K.A, which would do a bit of damage if left unchecked, but we're going to check it. We're not going to leave it unchecked, because that would be the irresponsible thing to do. And there's one thing I would teach everyone: don't be irresponsible. But anyways, our golem will take this. We're going for the flying machine just to snipe out the electric dragon, get that down. You know, honestly, in these matchups, sometimes you think the P.E.K.K.A is the scary part. It's not. The scariest thing in these matchups is the electric dragon, because one evil electric dragon can ruin everyone's day. Never let it be said I didn't tell you guys, because it will ruin your day. It's ruined mine plenty of times. Let's go for the golem back here. Just in the pocket, shut down any of his hopes and dreams. We don't like hopes and dreams around here. You know, we just see that for somewhere else, not here. And that's it, over for game number 3. 3 nice wins today, boys. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. And yes, boys, we did show off some good plays today with this deck. Maybe not using the clone as much as I would have liked. I feel like I'm so bad with the clone, so, you know, ignore it. But if you're a good clone player, give it a go. Otherwise, sub it out for something, probably another spell. Would make your life a little bit less stressful. Maybe a rage would be good. Yeah, I mean, it's up to interpretation. See what you guys want to use, what you play with, and what you like to do. Anyways, so yeah, we showed off how good this deck is. You know, we got that beatdown power. Can we against 2 Mega Knight players? Maybe the middle one's Mega Knight as well. I remember the first to last definitely was. I can't even remember. But either way, got some nice wins there. Showed some really strong power about this deck. And yeah, boys, if you did enjoy, do be sure to hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you all in the next one. And peace out.